About 2 or 3, I would say.
2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Joey.
What? Don't judge me.
Have a little self-respect. Come on.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
I am judging you so
No, don't.
hard.
Why?
Because you can't just go for 2 or 3 and pretend like you're a dignified person.
You just have one. Rod.
Yes, you can. Yes,
No,
you can.
yeah, I did have one. Then I had one more, and then thinking
Yeah,
about
some
having another
people-
one after that.
Yeah, some people go their entire lives without having a single one. You have more than one.
Yeah, I'm
You
proud of
went
that.
for 3.
You went for
3.
I went for 3. I'm thinking about a 4th. Uh-oh, hot mic.
Oh God. is.
Happy Time Zone sports fans, welcome to 90 Infinity 5, the Sports Zone. My name is Joey T. Badger, your voice of the Blaseball playoffs, here with the Commander Rod to cover the internet series. Chad, thank you so much for being here. Rod, put those eyes away, they're dangerously cute. Rod. Hello, Rod. Everyone in the chat say hi, Rod.
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Oh, Rod, I'm so excited for the game today. It's the last series of Season 22. It's the Internet Series. We have the Kansas City Breathmans and the Tokyo Lift facing off. Couldn't ask for a more fun matchup.
I am extremely excited for the Breathmans because this is their first real chance at winning a championship, and I am so excited. I could not be more excited for them.
Yeah, this the Tokyo Lift do have their a first championship over bracket championship. Breathmints don't have an over or under bracket championship, and they're fighting for that today against the Lift. And Rod, I have to say, the Breathmints are going to outclass the Lift. They outclassed them in the first game. I don't see how the Lift will win the series.
Yeah, I mean, with Sportsman and Hess in their rotation, Kansas City Breathmints are just way too cohesive, just way too, just compact.
Yeah,
just too powerful.
And that is thanks to the Kansas City's pitching and rotation. You have Michelle Sportsman, who will be pitching today. They're a pretty decent pitcher, 3.7 stars. That's, about average, a little over average. But what makes them, what the X factor with Michelle Sportsman is that they have underhanded. That means if they pitch a home run, they serve up a big old meatball, and the Tokyo Lift cash in, it will be worth negative runs, which is just, you can't play big ball. If you're down big, you can't come back. It really covers any kind of drawback of a normal pitcher.
And if we look at the Tokyo Lift's lineup, we have this, this like star, big star, kind of star, little star, okay, star, big star. There's this sort of periodic nature to the star count in the lift lineup that would allow for big slams to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And if a slam is to happen, underhanded is going to work in a very, very unfortunate way against the lift.
Right, you are apparently. I changed my title for the stream, but it decided to go back.
That happens sometimes.
Why? Why would you do that, OBS? Why?
Slobs is complicated sometimes.
All right, well, I fixed it. Thank you, chat, for letting us know. Slobs better than OBS. Like, I'm glad I made this. I'm glad I made the switch. But here we go.
The one thing that I will say about Slobs is that it takes way too much processing power.
Nah, that's why you gotta get a beefy computer.
Yes, and as everybody in chat probably noticed, I have figured out my camera controls.
It's so good. I hope you're ready for 2 to infinite games of that, because that's not going away. It's not getting any less funny, Rod.
Yep, and I can do the Office zoom, like.
So Rod, you were saying that the Tokyo Lift's lineup, the batting lineup, it's good. It's a good lineup. You say, up and down. Their down point is 3 and change stars with Elwin McGee. Everyone else is in the 4 stars and plus. The Tokyo Lift have a great batting lineup.
Yeah, the one thing that I find very interesting is that if you look at the standings in the Wild League, the Lift ended with 42 wins, right above the Hades Tigers, and they have an amazing team. I wonder how many times they partied, now that I think about it.
Oh, probably a lot. Also, thank you so much, Usmoo, for the generous gift of the subs. Thanks for following Numbers Ninja. Any and all contributions to the sports sub gets reinvested back into the program, so thank you for making this one heck of a party. But that's a great point there, Rod. Tokyo Lift, they didn't have a good season. They were drawn in to the playoffs on a wild card, and they came here, went through the Wild League, beating up the Hellmouth Sunbeams, the Firefighters. It was who was round 1? Yeah, so they beat up the Firefighters in round 1, swept the Firefighters, a very good team.
Yeah.
Then they went in and we're like, hey,
15. They had 15 parties.
15 parties. If you're new to Blaseball, welcome. Feel free to ask questions because Blaseball is a lot. If you notice on Twitter that Blaseball and the breath mints were trending, welcome. Always happy to have you here, and we want to make sure you feel supported.
The breath mints.
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 Thank you, chat. All right, yeah, please catch up. I want to see many more the breath mints. And then the Lift go on to beat the Lift go on to beat the Georgias, the #1 seed, 3-2 in a close series. And then they come in against the Hellmouth Sunbeams, beat them up. Sunbeams actually, Lift should not have won that game. The Lift should not have won the Wild League series because the Sunbeams looped twice with Black Hole, giving the Lift 2 wins. And they almost reverse swept themselves in one game, Rod, which would have been amazing. So four out of the 5 wins in this series were caused by the Sunbeams, were earned by the Sunbeams. So the Sunbeams beat themselves up. But that sent the Lift to the final. So you have a wild card team who is just absolutely going on a wild tear. Exploding, thank you so much for the gift of subs. Really appreciate your support.
Thank you.
But they're going against the Kansas City Breathmints, who are just, again, a phenomenal team, beating the Juggernaut Crabs, beating the San Francisco Lovers. It's going to be a heck of a game, Rob.
Yeah, the one thing that I find very interesting, the Sunbeams, Chet, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Sunbeams spent the entirety of this season in first for the Wild Low.
Mm-hmm.
Just the entire season.
Uh-oh. We have a hype train. Great. Wonderful.
You know
Yeah.
what that means? You know what that means,
Hi, Kermit.
Joey?
Yeah, oh yeah. You thought this stream was already off the rails. It's going to get more off the rails. Thank you for following Will FWJ. The Breathments just annihilated the Crabs. It's awesome stuff, Rod. Oh my god. Thank you for subscribing, Arkham Archivist. Again.
Level 4.
Yeah, this is pretty exploding. Thank you for the cheers. Well, that was quick. All right. This is happening. Anyways, Rod, I am off. Let's take again. We saw Michelle Sportsman, one half of the amazing duo for the Breath Mints pitching rotation. We haven't talked about Winnie Hess.
The horse.
Yes, the horse. Usually, an average number of stars in Blaseball is like 3, 2.5, 3 stars. With star inflation, the average is now around 4. Winnie Hess is a 10-star pitcher.
Oh my god!
I couldn't have said it better myself. They pitched the last game against the Lift, and they had a perfect game. That means no hits. They went through an entire game against the winner of the Wild League Series with no hits. That's amazing.
Oof. I don't even know what to say to that. It's just like.
Well, and this is great. It's a great great info from Numbers Ninja in the chat. Winnie started at a 0 with 0 pitching stars, so they climbed their way up. Amazing stuff, and now they're arguably the best pitcher in the league.
That's really funny.
Amazing stuff. Yeah,
I used to think that Nagomi McDaniel was overpowered. Winnie House is just sleeping here, just straight up sleeping here.
Yeah, just
sleeping here. I forget the pronunciation.
Yeah, whatever. We'll workshop it.
Odin's 8-legged horse.
Oh, that has a name. Oh, that. Yeah. That. Oh, okay. Well, look at you. Look at you with the deep lore, deep Nordic lore. I'm never going to get sick of it. Lord Wizardly, by Winnie and Apple. I would agree with that. Winnie started as 2.48 stars 1 year ago. Wow, like overall, if that's insane.
Chloroscope.
That sounds dirty. Folks, we are about to go live with the Game 2 of the Season 22 Internet Series between the Breath Mints and Lift. Buckle in. If you're new to Blaseball, welcome so much. We're happy to have you here. Again, comment along, cheer along. If you're here for the Mints, let's see some Mints cheers. If you're here for the Lift, let's see some Heart and Swolls and other cheers as well, because this is the last game for a while. Next 2 weeks, we have off, because that's the off season, and we are live with the Internet Series Game 2. Let's see some good luck, have funs in the chat, because we believe in good sportsmanship here on the Splorts Hub. Rod, the Kansas City Breath Mints are visiting the Lift. The Lift, of course, have their stadium, the Tokyo Fitness Center, aka the gym, a very grand park. That means it's a bigger field, so less home runs, and it's very low inconvenience, so expect a lot of on bases and steals.
The Breath Mints.
And Rod has now entered the cathedral.
It smells like Bloodborne in here.
Ugh. 2 outs, no one on. Uncle Plasma the 14th is on the mound for Tokyo. Tokyo, again, is the home team, so they will be batting second. Helga Washington next to bats. Tips it foul for strike 1. Inside corner call strike. 0-2 pitch coming from Plasma. And the Lift fall down in order. So we'll go down to the bottom of the first inning. Michelle Sportsman takes the mound for Kansas City. Yusuf Fenestrate up the bat first.
The Lift's defensive team, if I remember correctly, the Lift's defensive team is very strong. Mm-hmm. Yusuf Fenestrate. I used to call Yusuf the defensive maestro of the Lift, because they are extremely good at catching outs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lift is strong. Lift had been dominant here in the ILB. The Lift didn't come to the league until about season 9, season 10, whenever the Crabs ascended.
Yep.
So that was season 10. So they haven't been in the league as many as other teams. So they've been the runs of the litter for a long time. But here they are, making their way up, already having a championship, knocking on the door of a second one. Nothing happens in the first inning, though, Rod. We go to the top of the second. 0-0 is your score. Thank you for the gift of subs. Appreciate that, everyone.
Absolutely. See, the thing that you got to give it to the lift, because the lift drew the short end of the stick. They replaced the Crabs, and in the following season, the Crabs came back, and they were joined by 3 other expansion teams. You had Atlantis, Ohio, and Core.
Mm-hmm.
And all of those 3 teams came with, all those 4 teams actually, came with their own modifications.
Mm-hmm.
The Core mechanics have maintenance mode. Those are good mods. The lift didn't have one.
Mm-mm.
So they did draw the short end of the stick when it came to being a new team. So it is very impressive. It was very impressive to see them capture a championship the way they did, and it's also very impressive to see them as a wild card in the finals of the over bracket.
Yeah, it's just fun. I don't think they'll overcome the juggernaut that is the Kansas City Breath Mints, but we'll see what happens. It's Cool Name Galvanic, big hit there, gets all that one's going and gone. But because Michelle Sportsman, as we said, is underhanded, that's a negative run. But the other player on the lift saw that coming, went for the alley-oop, and slammed that Blaseball into a hoop for a positive run. The score remains at 0. A home run, as Glade Moon says. Home run. Thank goodness. We still have a tied game. That's 1 home run in the books. That's pretty funny.
That's a very good term.
It's a very good term. Again, this is a very big park, too. So that ball was going 500 feet. It was great. It was a great hit, but against Michelle Sportsman, because they're underhanded, you're only going to bury your team into the hole. And Night Triumphant, the former San Francisco Lover, cuts a single out into right, getting on base. That's what you need to do to win this game, Rod, is get these small hits. Night Triumphant stealing second base, setting up Kit Honey, now in scoring position. Steals third, does not stop. A very low inconvenience park is leading to these steals. Runner on third, 2 outs. Kit Honey up the bat. Takes that ball inside corner, strike 1.
Whew. Competitive game here at the bottom of the second.
Yep. Oh, and a swing and a miss. Michelle Sportsman gets Honey, stranding the runner on third. We head to the top of the third inning. We're scoreless. Michelle Sportsman letting up a home run, which is good. But with the alley-oop, it becomes a home run, and we are tied at 0 going into the third inning. Wow.
Indeed. And a reminder that between the 2 over bracket finalists, only the lift is at risk of being attacked by consumers. So Uncle Plasma, the 14th, might have some work to do.
Right, you are. Rod, you might be, chat, you might be wondering, why does Uncle Plasma have a number after the name? And why does Liquid Friend also have that 14 surname? That's because they are replicas. They're replicas of some noir detectives in Blaseball seasons past. And you can get replicas on your team. They're a very good pitcher and a very good batter. When they're together, they defend your teams from these extra planar horrors known as consumers, basically sharks that bite into your soul and eat your playing ability. Fun stuff.
Indeed.
And here they are on the mound for the lift. Runner on second base. That is Marco Stinkbug. Morin, the 4th, will top that over into right. Fenestrate comes up with the grab. Throw the first is in time. Stink is able to advance to third base. Rodriguez, Internet, up to bat. Internet, a bludgeon over to left, sending Marco Stink home for an RBI in the first positive score of the game. The Breathmans take the first lead, 1-0 over the Tokyo Lift. Runner on second, Helga Washington up the bat.
Heck yeah. We got the Rod doing the work.
There you go. Rodnet. If you had a internet surname, what would it be? Helga Washington hits a single over into deep right, sending Internet home for another RBI. Breathmans increase their lead 2-0 as the chat smashes a level 5 hype train. Oh boy.
Ooh.
That means I am now consigned to wearing a dinosaur onesie. I'll change into that at the end of the third inning, but Cash Money follows that up with another hit. Runners on first and third. Breathman's 2, Lift 0. Valentin Games batting.
Oh!
And there it is! Huge wallop! It's gone! Breathman's with a 3-run home run take a 5-0 lead over the Lift. Uncle Plasma, a great pitcher, being absolutely shelled on the mound. Breathman's up big in this game. I don't see how the Lift come back from this one, Rod.
Heck! Your hubris!
Who's hubris?
The Lift.
Do they have hubris? They're like, okay, we're gonna try our best, maybe get some on bases. And then Breathman's like, hey, hold my Powerade, and then they just went to town. Fresh breath, here we are. Kansas City come so far.
Hold the mint. That makes no sense.
Hold the mint? I mean, the Lift can't hold the mint to anything. The mint is just running around, just like and like they just ate like a whole one of those big things of pixie sticks. They're like, you can't stop us, and the Lift are like, we're trying to babysit you, and the Breathman's like, no, and it's like breaking lamps and jumping on the couch and like riding the dog. That's what's happening in this game. Yeah. Halifax pop fly, easy glove for out number 2. Fenestrate trying to answer for the Breathmans. Can't score any home runs against Michelle Sportsman. The underhanded modification is so strong in Blaseball. I don't see any way the Lift are going to catch up. The Breathmans are just going to go crazy. Minskoo, as the chat is saying.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
Mm-hmm. I thought there was a chance. You know, they were holding the Breathmans. It's not a lot of stuff. Uncle Plasma was doing what they needed to do on the mound, but here they are, down by 5. Here's a full count pitch from Sportsman, and Sportsman gets them with the inside fastball. That's the end of inning number 3.
See, what worries me for the Lift's sake is that Uncle Plasma the 14th is their best pitcher.
Mm-hmm. And they lit up 5 runs already. Rod, do you mind taking over the play-by-play for the next, I don't know, 3 innings or so? I have to go change into a dinosaur onesie. Be right back.
Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here at the top of the 4th, Breathman's leading the Lift 5-0. Uncle Plasma taking the mound. 1 out already here at the top of the 4th. Marco Stink batting for the Breathmans. And here comes the pitch. And what will come of that? Stink with a ground out to Theodore Honeywell. Uncle Plasma and the defensive team of the Lift really putting in the work. Goodwin Morin, the 4th, batting for the Breathmans. And Morin with a ground out to cool name Galvanic. We used to have a joke about Galvanic that their name is different every time, so it's Keanu Chungus Galvanic. Liquid Friend, the 14th, batting for...
Rod, you're casting this like it's I just hear like monster truck rally commercial coming from my headphones.
The ticket pays for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Liquid Friend hits a single. Theodore Honeywell batting for the Lift now. Millennials a little.
You're gonna kill your voice, Rod.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna kill your voice.
I'm trained for this. Liquid Friends 14th, steal second base. Theodore Honeywell at bat strike, looking what else? Sportsman with a good fastball. Theodore Honeywell hits a triple. Liquid Friend, the 14th, scores. Lift 1, Breathman's 5 here at the bottom of the 4th. No outs yet. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Quick, everybody. Tell how much you appreciate Joey. Tell how much you appreciate him. Quick, before he's back. Galvanic hits a triple. Theodore Honeywell scores. Lift 2, Breathman's 5.
Hey, look at that. 2 triples in a row, Rod. We're suddenly looking at, we have a game here. Oh, make that another RBI. Lift pull within 2, Rod. Lift aren't, this is a very tough workouts that they're doing, but they're powering through the pain here, and now they're within striking distance.
It is. I've told stories about the enliftment. If the Lift can pull that off, The Mints would be in trouble for this game.
And they're not done yet, Rod. They just hit after hit, all these small hits. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a close game, Rod. But I think the Lifts do lose because of the underhanded modifications. That they'll get a lead and then they'll lose it from a big home run that goes negative.
Could be, yeah. I mean, considering that they do have Liquid Friend the 14th and Night Triumphant on their lineup against Michelle Sportsman, that could be a big thwack.
A thwack. What is all this Joey praise? Stop it.
Everybody praise Joey.
No, stop it. No.
Do it.
Call the game, Rod. You got the play-by-play.
All right, ball 1-2, Kid Honey. Growler Zephyr gets caught stealing third base, and we go to the top of the 5 with the Breathmans winning and batting. Breathmans 5, Lift 3. This program is brought to you by Blaseball Cares. Want to support a real great cause and also get some really cool merch? Blaseball Cares. Rodriguez Internet on bat and instantly out with a ground out to Growler Zephyr. Helga Washington batting for the Breathmans. 1 out already here at the top of the 5th. Uncle Plasma pitching for the Lift. And there's the pitch. Good fastball by Uncle Plasma. Strike looking 0-1.
Rod, one thing that's nice about the gym, and I think give the Lift a chance, is because it's such a big park. You're going to see less home runs off those big hits, which works against Michelle Sportsman's underhandedness. So I still don't think they're going to overcome this, but I think, that's going to give them the chance here.
Yeah. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th with the Tokyo Lift batting. Sportsman takes the mound. Kid Honey batting for the Lift. You can see the sweat on Honey's forehead. Ball 1-all. Sportsman with a very fast. Kid Honey with a single.
Well, on base there. Good starting position. No outs. Lift just need to keep this up.
Yeah. Conga line, as they say. And Kid Honey stealing second base. It is leg day for the Lift.
Never skip leg day, folks.
Never skip it. You'll regret it. Ball 1-all with Klein. Green Lemon batting for the Lift.
Green Lemon 0 for 1 so far on the day. This is their second at bat.
Ground out to Valentine Games the 3rd. And Honey capitalizes, makes it to 3rd. And Ankle Halifax now batting. Halifax with a ground out to Rodriguez Internet, but Kid Honey advances on the sacrifice. Lift 4, Breathmans 5. Joey, I do believe we have a game.
We do have a game. The Lift definitely can destroy themselves in this one if they're not careful and are hit big, but they keep their discipline at the plate, just getting balls between defenders, enjoying some ground outs. It's not glamorous. Getting a sacrifice RBI is not a glamorous way to score. You want to hit it out of the park, you want to aim for the hoops, you want to go for an alley-oop, but the way the Lift win this game and win their second championship is, for at least this one, small, disciplined hits.
It's with patience.
Yes.
The Lift need patience in order to turn this around. Top of the 6th, Kansas City Breathmans batting. Breathmans 5, Lift 4. Valentine Games the 3rd batting for the Breathmans. Uncle Plasma the 14th on the mound. Good curveball there. Foul ball 0-1. Ball 1-all. Plasma still struggling to secure their position. Foul ball 1-2. Games trying to stay on. Plasma is a force to reckon with, so it's understandable that Val would have that much difficulty.
And both these, again, are replica players. Valentine Games, one of the best hitters in ILB history. Bought from the gift shop during the regular season, playing in the finals for the Breathmans, I believe leading it off. Getting a nice hit there.
Valenthrice.
Ooh,
Athena says.
Ooh, Athena.
Valenthrice.
That one's good. That one's good.
Valenthrice hits a single. Whoo!
Romantic singles.
Valenthrice stealing second base, and I don't know who that player is, but Valenthrice capitalizing, making it to 3rd. Mooney Doctor the 2nd, scoring chance here for the Lift to tie it up.
You mean Breathmans?
Yes.
Oh my God. Mooney Docker, their second, absolutely crushing the spirits of any Lift fans out there. What a huge monster hit, Rod.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
And there's more!
Pouring it on. Marcos think 1-run home run. When a 4-run home run wasn't enough, Rod. Of course, you might be asking yourself, why was that Why was that Mooney Doctor the second home run worth 2 times 2 runs? That's a great question. There was a runner on base times 2, which normally is a 2-run home run because they have magnify. Oh,
Uncle Plasma just got switched by Cuddy de Batterino.
Cuddy de Batterino up to on the mound now. Of course, in this park, the home team, if they let up 10 runs, they will be faxed into the shadows. Welcome to the mound, Cuddy de Batterino.
No. The Lift is vulnerable to consumers now.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for following.
Not only are they vulnerable to consumers, but they also have the last pitcherino pitching for them. Cuddy de Batterino, the last pitcherino.
Rod, very interesting thing that the chat's bringing up. Cuddy is actually shelled. They're trapped in a giant peanut shell, and they are pitching this game.
Yeah, Goodwin Morin steals 4th.
Wow.
Brefman's 11, Lift 4.
Wow, Blaseball is a lot. We now have a player who is trapped inside a giant lagoon, is now on the mound because the other one, who was a replica of a noir detective, was faxed into the shadows. And you have players stealing home base. Brethman's up by 7. What a game, Rod.
Yeah. See, I'm extremely excited because Cuddy is one of my favorite players, and to see them come out like this is like, woo! Didn't expect that.
Being called out in the chat, Lothy, the Dale were promised Shutter Shades if they made the finals. Yeah, the finals, not the unfinals. Calm down, chat. Come back to me when the Dale are good. Then I'll give you Shutter Shades.
Mr. Worldwide.
Liquid Friend is still yoked. Okay, so Arkham Archive is saying they might be able to still defend the Lift from consumer attacks. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. So just be aware, we might have some more wrestling moves coming from Liquid Friend as Liquid Friend gets a free on base.
Interesting. Yeah, Liquid Friend still does have yoked, so we'll see. We'll see if it's enough for them to be alone.
You didn't specify over finals. You just said finals. Other finals are still finals. Well, no. That promise was made when there wasn't an under final, so no.
Bottom of the 6th, 1 out already. Cool name Galvanic hits a single. Galvanic on first, Theodore Honeywell on second. Elwin McGee, the better butter boy for the Lift, the fast boy. Stride looking 0-1, Michelle Sportsman. Elwin McGee hits a single. Blaze is loaded.
Whoa, there we are.
This could be either extremely good or extremely bad for the Lift.
If Grawl Zephyr hits this out of the park, that will be -4 runs, taking away all Lift scores. A grand unslam, if you will.
It is a grand unslam.
No, well, they're great defensive play by the Brethmans to save a score.
Honeywell out, and Zephyr on first at fielder's choice, and Nye triumphant. One of the best batters the Lift have right now, but it's a ground out to Goodwin Morin. Yep.
I hate to see that. You had some life on the plate, but you left it out on there. Lift now down by 7. That was their opportunity, Rod.
Triumphant saw the writing on the wall, and they were like, nope, I can't hit this out of the park.
Right, you are.
Cuddy.
De Batterino on the mound for the Lift, recently unfaxed or faxed out of the shadows for Uncle Plasma. Yeah. Arkham Archivist saying that it would have been an un-grand slam. That's right. The grand unslam is actually something else in lore.
Yes.
Check out blaseball.wiki for more lore information of Blaseball. I think that happened in like season 2 or 3 or something. I don't remember.
The Death Mints. Valen thrice, batting, and a ground out immediately to Klein, Green Lemon. Cuddy de Batterino actually doing pretty good.
No, not
so
bad
far.
so far. They just entered the game. It's like, here, have a seven run deficit. There you go.
They come in, and all you can hear from inside the peanut is just, "What is happening?"
But they're still pitching well. I'm not sure. It's nice because you can see 2 little eye holes in the peanut. Just
They put their hand through the eye hole and they pitch.
Yeah. They were going right. 19 pitches so far, only 1 hit. Getting 1 strikeout. It's not bad.
Klein Green Lemon ground out to Mooney Doctor the second. 2 outs already here at the bottom of the 7th. Oh yeah, and it's stretchy time.
Yeah, big stretch. Bottom of the 7th. Takes some time to check in with your body. I like to breathe for a second. Just reconnect with your body. You deserve to feel nice. Thank you for following the Maddie Beck. Have some water. Water's great.
Or juice.
Juice is great. Juice is just happy water. Cool water. Sugar water. Natural sugar water. Let's take a quick look around the league. The Dale are up or losing down to the Millennials, which is good in the under bracket. The loser of this game will win. The Dale are up 1-0 in the series.
Mm-hmm.
The under bracket hurts my brain.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. I touched on the Dale. Yeah, the Dale. Yeah, they're losing the game, but that's good for them. They're up 1-0 in the series. Dale. There you go.
Aha, Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, more like blunder bracket, right? You are Master 48. Top of the 8th here in Tokyo. The Kansas City Breathmints are up 11-4 over the Lift. Goodwin Moore in batting. Oh,
Goodwin
scratch
Moore
that.
the 4th with a solo home run.
And sets up Internet for the alley-oop, and they slam it down into the hoop for an extra run. Breathmints 13, Lift 4. Rod, remember when this game was close?
Kermit remembers.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. The zoom was a little bit too much on that one. Sorry.
Thanks, Kermit.
Feather Street with a solo home run. Liquid Friend 14th went up for the alley-oop. They slammed it down for extra run.
Another home run. Again, Liquid Friend was there to that's good field awareness. You know, Liquid Friend been in a league for enough now that they know that they need to slam that ball into the hoop to prevent any loss of runs. You know, I still don't think they come back from this game down by 9 runs. Liquid Friend, of course, now up to bat. No one on base, no outs. Sportsman underhanded. If Michelle Sportsman was not underhanded, the Lift would have had 4 more runs. Still a big deficit, but
I mean,
within
13-8 is a better score.
Oh, much better. Yeah, instead of 13-4. Ugh.
Hey, Joey, you smell that? It's a minty fresh game.
Fresh breath. Here we are. And here we are on 90 Infinity 5, the Sports Up. My name is Joey T. Badger, your voice of the Blaseball playoffs, here with the Commander Rod, voice of the Hades Tigers, who recently found the zoom function in his camera, and we couldn't be any happier.
Oh my God! Golden Galvanic with a single. 2 outs already here at the bottom of the 8th.
Oh yeah, this game's already, I would say, in the bag, but we're still legally obligated to call it. Elwin McGee next to bat, 2 outs.
Obligated.
It's true, 2 outs, 1 on. McGee up the bat. Sportsman on the mound. Been pitching an okay game so far. Sportsman, well, actually, stats-wise, not a great game. 102 pitches for 11 hits, letting up 6 runs, but most of those are unruns. So that's just Blaseball, baby.
Dale, win or lose, whatever. We're closer to being unchamps.
Nah, right, you are, Lothy. The Dale, as a final score update, will unlose to the Millennials of a final score of 2-0 in favor of New York. But because we're in the under bracket, because they have a lower score, they win. Under bracket is just golf. Changed my mind.
Hey, that's a pretty good way to look at it.
Yeah.
It is golf.
It's golf, baby. I guess if you're negative, you're under par.
And that'll do it, millennials, with a bogey over the dollar.
Top of the ninth here in Tokyo, Kansas City Breathmans with a 13-4 lead over the Tokyo Lift. The Batterino, who was faxed out of the shadows for Uncle Plasma, is now pitching. Valentin Games batting for the Breathmans. Tips a foul, strike two.
Cuddy Batterino pitching.
Is that what I said?
You said Uncle Plasma.
Uncle Plasma got faxed. The Batterino will actually give way to Michelle Sportsman as the Lift fall down in order. 1, 2, 3. Raul Zephyr. Where is Shamroch? Oh, and there it is. Cthulhu. Liquid Friend clotheslines the consumer going right for Zephyr. Liquid Friend, even though they're friend Uncle Plasma in the shadows, Cthulhu's them off the top rope.
Those who don't know what a clothesline is, the sucker moving towards you. You put your arm out, and as they come in, you Cthulhu them.
Whoa.
So bam!
So
Clothesline!
Get consumed, consumers. Yeah, even...
Yeah! The cream rises to the top. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
There it is. Some exciting wrestling moves. And that's really the only thing exciting about this game because the Lift are down by 9. They have 3 outs remaining. Full count pitch coming from Sportsman. Gets Zephyr looking on the inside fastball. Called strike for out number 1. Night Triumphant batting. Night Triumphant left full bases earlier in this game on a strikeout. Swing and miss, strike 1. All I want in life is for Rod to wrestle on stream. That would be pretty funny. I would watch that. Macho Man Rod Savage. Rod, what would your wrestling name be? Night Triumphant stealing second base.
Gordon Slamsy.
Gordon Slamsy. There, you had that one. That was in your pocket,
Yeah,
ready to go.
but that's because that's also my drag name.
Oh, also great.
Yeah.
This is some. that name's doing a lot of heavy lifting, and we are here for it. Night Triumphant steals third base. And is sent home on a cut into right by Honey. Honey on base gets another RBI. Lift, pull within 8. Shame watch, folks.
Shame watch. They're close.
They're close.
The Rod lore grows, says M. Fring.
A lot of lore happens here on the Sploit Sub. Thank you for joining us and to experience all that lore unfold before your eyes.
I have a lot of lore. My girlfriend will tell you I have a lot of lore. It's like Bloodborne. It goes on forever, and a lot of it doesn't make sense.
No euphemisms here on the Sploit Sub. Ankle Halifax batting, runner on second, 2 outs. Sportsman's on the mound, swinging a miss, strike 1. Lift 5, Breathman's 13. You can't spell hub without lore, and Halifax will top that to Mooney Doctor to second. Mooney Doctor with a 4-run home run in this game. We'll seal it. Your final score from Tokyo. Breathman's 13, Lift 5. Let's see some GGs in the chat for a great game between these two teams.
What a game.
What a game. Just a good Blaseball game.
I have only one thing to say about it.
Yeah, what's up?
Sheesh.
What?
Sheesh.
Right you are, Rod. A lot of fun Blaseball things happen. You have Michelle Sportsman getting a couple underhanded home runs given up. You had Uncle Plasma getting faxed for Cuddy to Batterino. That's always a fun time. You had a consumer attack, but Liquid Friend defending them. We also learned that I don't. What is the etymology behind sheesh, and why should I not ask that question? Oh, no drug references here on the Sploit Sub.
No, that's not what it means. It means like you have ice in your veins.
Oh, why? What?
You're cool. Get it? You're cool because you have ice in your veins.
But why are you sheesh?
Sheesh is when something like awesome happens.
Is it?
You know.
I
Remember
don't.
back in the day from those stick figure animations, and they had the guys that would go, "Damn!" Like that's the equivalent. That's the equivalent of it. It's just the new era.
It came from TikTok. thing because people are weird about gym shoes. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the next game. The Breathmans are up 2-0 in this series. Oh no, we have polarity. I've never called the polarity game. This is going to be awful. Breathman's huge favorites with Winnie Hess, the best pitcher in the ILB on the mound, 10-star pitcher Winnie Hess. But we have polarity, so I think at any point during the game, the polarity of the game can be switched, and then runs become negative. So
see, they can't criticize our methods and techniques if we don't know what we're doing. So this is a great opportunity.
Yes, I agree. This game's going to be a lot, Rod. Silver Semiquaver is your pitcher for the lift. A pretty decent pitcher, 4.4 stars. The Breathmans are looking to sweep the lift, but I can see them hanging on to this game because of polarity nonsense here in the Meadows.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
It's going to be crazy. Let's take a look at the Meadow before we take a break, then come back for game number 3 of the Internet Series.
Yeah.
The Meadow, of course, low fortification. That means the walls are lower, more chance of weather effects, which I mean you'll probably see the polarity shift more often than not, and you'll see more home runs. High mysticism, so any player activated abilities is more likely to happen as well.
Yeah.
Fax machine, psychoacoustics, no feedback weather, big buckets. Expect a high-scoring game, both in the lower and upper. Well, I'm not sure if it'll be a high-scoring game because Winnie Hess is going to lock down whoever they're pitching against. Silver Semiquaver is going to let up a couple runs, but the polarity is going to shift a whole bunch of times, and it's going to be up and down the entire game. Great. The sports of please buy an apple and show Winnie Hess's full stats. I don't think I can see them because I am not following the Breathmints. You can only see forbidden knowledge from the teams that you are on. But if someone has a link to Winnie Hess's stats, please put them in the chat. That would be nice to see because our friends over at the Society for Internet Blaseball Research has such tools for us to use. Yes?
Euro.space says Winnie's going to turn into Unwinnie once polarity flips. Does that make them a centaur?
Yes.
What does it do? Or is it a mantor?
Definitely a mantar.
It's just a guy with the torso of a man and the legs of a man.
And it's like that scene from the animated Grinch where like the horns are so big you just tip forward because the horse head is so big.
Yep.
All right, Rod. You do lots of great stuff. You're a voice actor. You have your own Blaseball podcasts. Where can people find you and support you and enjoy your content?
Well, Joey, I'm gonna leave my own plugs for the end of the stream because there's something that's much more important than any of that right now. And despite the comedic zoom, this is actually 100% serious. My girlfriend is dealing with some health issues, and they're the most amazing woman I've ever met in my life. So if you have the means to do it, and you can find it in your heart to help, I'm going to put a link to their GoFundMe. They're trying to fundraise for their treatment right now. And I'm not going to give any ready-made phrases. I just love this person so much.
And we do appreciate them in the chat as always, and just thank you for taking your time to plug it. Yeah, let's see some hearts. Thank you for putting that in the chat. Please take a look at that if you have the money to spare. Again, every dollar is count and is very much appreciated. So thank you, Rod, for that plug.
Yeah, thank you, Joey, for giving me the opportunity.
Oh, no problem. Well, thank you for a good call. Thank you, chat, for being here for Game 2. We're going to take a quick break to do a reset, and we'll be back with Game 3 between the Lift and Breath Mints. The Tokyo Lift are visiting Kansas City. Going to the Meadow. In polarity weather, numbers go up, but numbers will go up in many different ways. It's going to be a heck of a game. Could be the last one of the over bracket for Season 22. So tune in, tell your friends, bring them in, make this one heck of a party, and let's celebrate Season 22 in style.
Blaseball!
If you haven't done so already, please make sure you follow at the Sports Hub. We bring you entertainment throughout the week. We have live tabletop RPG games. We have talk shows. We do live play-by-play. Everything and anything Blaseball related. Hit follow to get notified when we go live. Also follow us on Twitter at the Sports Hub to get also notified of all the crazy stuff that we're doing, because we're holding a charity stream next month. Or this month, in 3 weeks, charity stream celebrating 1 year of Blaseball and supporting Girls Who Code. So, you find out more information on Twitter.
Hi, I'm Commander Rod. Have you ever thought about? Did you?
Okay, cut. Okay, Rod, this is the director. Love the take so far. Can you just zoom in a little more?
Oh. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Is
All right,
better?
rolling and action.
Hi, I'm the Commander Rod. Have you ever?
Okay, cut. Sorry, Rod. This is the director again. Can you just zoom in a little more?
Yeah. How's this?
Okay, that's a little more. Okay, a little out, please.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, stop. A little more. Okay, rolling, action.
Hi, I'm the Commander
Cut. I'm
Rod.
sorry. We have to go. All right, we can you go in just a little bit more. More.
That's as much as it goes.
Okay, well, I can't work like this. Rod, we have to take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Thank you, Supreme Blood Ender, for the plug. We'll sort out the Zoom thing. We'll be back in a little bit. Take care of yourselves. Go. Thanks you for subscribing. Lacavian's like, this is great content. Thank you for extending your subscription and all of your longtime support, Lacavian. Happy to have you here. Hello, Commander Rod's nose. We're taking a quick break. You should take this time to, I don't know, walk outside, do a push-up, get some water. Rod? Are you doing a little bunny nose?
Yeah.
I love it. It's like it's waving to the audience. But serious rainstorm? I don't know, do push-up. Breathe.
Do push-up.
Do push-up. Do push-up. Do it for Joey.
Hey, listen. You see this? See this man right here? Wait. See this man right here? This one? Yeah. This one? Yeah. You see him? Do you?
Yeah.
You gonna do a push-up for him? You understand that? You putz. You schmuck.
Oh, no. No, it's just hazing our audience into doing push-ups. I love it. Anyways, chat, we'll be right back. The commissioner's doing a great job, and we'll see you in a little while. Happy time zone, sports fans. Welcome to 90 Infinity 5, the Sports Hub. My name is Joey T. Badger, your voice of the Blaseball playoffs, here with the Commander Rod, the voice of the Hades Tigers, here to cover Game 3 of the Season 22 Internet Series. Rod is having a lot of fun playing with his camera. Chat, welcome. So happy to have you here, Rod. Happy to have you back. How was your break?
My break was short.
It was short? A short break?
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm going to unionize. Union mandated breaks, Joey.
For yourself? Who are you unionizing, uniting against?
Unionizing, Joey, please. Comrade, you must know your terms.
I just can't speak. That's just me, which is very bad because we're here to cover Game 3 of the Internet Series between the Tokyo Lift and the Kansas City Breathmints. Hello, Ace Bulf. Happy to have you here. Transhuman, hello, welcome. Mfring, hello. So happy to have you all here. What a game. The Breathmints are up 2-0 in this series. Breathmints huge favorite because of the huge horse on the mound. That's Winnie Hess. Winnie Hess, a 10-star pitcher, this absolute monster on the mound. But, Rod, we got polarity weather happening. Weather is happening in Blaseball. It will never stop. That means the value of runs and unruns can go up and down, to go positive and negative. They are likely to switch during the game. How do you see this game shaking out, Rod?
It's easy to say, oh, it's down to the RNG. Everything is.
Yeah.
But this game specifically, I think that it's down to the RNG of polarity. Mm-hmm. If it's because if we're looking at a straight, just straight shot game between the Lift and the Breathmints with Winnie Hess and Semiquaver pitching, the Breathmints are going to win.
No.
However, chat.
This
is Blaseball.
Well done.
And it's never that simple.
It's never that simple, and we are live with game number 3 between the Lift and the Breathmints in the Internet Series. The winner of this will win themselves a championship. Lift already have one. Breathmints don't have any. This is their first time in the Internet Series, so let's see some good luck, have fun for both of these teams in the chat. I'm so excited, Rod. It's going to be crazy.
Indeed.
It's going to be
Liquid
crazy.
Friend, the 14th is homesick.
Oh.
Homesick.
That's sad.
Wonder why. Oh, they're a homebody. Got it.
They're homebody. Top of the first inning, Winnie Hess on the mound for the Mints. Mints are the home team, so they will be batting second. Getting finished right out, a quick couple strikes, get them on the called strike for out number 1. Liquid Friend up to bat for the Lift. We'll top that to Valentin Games for out number 2. Theodore Honeywell next to bat. No one on base, 2 outs. And that first strike is, again, Winnie Hess throwing balls, fastballs, easily 160, 170, 180. Just absolute monster. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And there it is, 3, bang, 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 3 strikes in a row. And the Tokyo Lift fall down in order, and we're already in the bottom of the first.
I have a feeling that Winnie just grabs the ball with their tail, tosses it up, and then horse kicks it.
Yeah, that's what we see. That's what we see on the mound. They're just absolute monster. Think that, but with like more smoke and lightning. Toasty! Toasty indeed. Yeah. More in batting for the Breathmints to lead it off. No one on base, no outs. Tips it foul for strike 2. 2-2 pitch coming from Silver Semiquaver, and that'll be out number 1. Rodriguez Internet next to bat. 1 out. Nope. Internet. Deep fly in the left. Galvanic with the grab. That's out number 2. Helga Washington next to bat. No one on base. 2 outs. Breathmints 0. Lift 0. Washington. Another pop fly. McGee with the grab. Kansas City can't score as we head to the top of the second.
Galvanic always playing so above their star rating.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a thing since the beginning, and they keep doing it. They used to do it as a pitcher. They still do it as a batter.
Right, you are Rod, they'll have to play above their stars to have any chance against this Winnie Hess-led Breathmints team. Breathmints were absolute monsters during the regular season and are leading this game 2-0, or the series 2-0. They will have to play amazing. Hope for the RNG gods to go their way with Polarity, and just have some old-fashioned luck.
Question for the chat: Has like on a team list? I'm looking at the Tokyo Lift list right now. Cuddy is shelled, like we said before, but the shelled keeps moving, like it goes like this.
Yeah.
Is that a thing that's been happening for a while and I just never noticed?
Shells move. Oh, on
the list itself, the shelled, the red and white shelled logo, it moves. Like it goes like this. Okay. Yeah. They're saying
it's not moving
that
for me.
They say that that's normal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if it moves, it's normal. It's like a giant peanut shell with someone inside of it. They're going to move around.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah,
I'll be bouncing all over the place.
Just wanted to check because I have been doubting so much lately.
Yeah, just like it's just messing with you. There's like ghost. It's like,
Blaseball causes double think, honestly.
Oh, I completely agree. Valentine Gaines batting will hit that one to Honeywell. Good throw the first in time for out number 2. Jode Preston, that's who that is. Feeling pretty scattered, losing some of their words. Grounds out to Zephyr. We're already 2 innings through this game, Rod, and we are tied at 0. Breathmints knocking on a sweep and to win their first Internet Series championship. Lift trying to force a game 4 here. Night Triumphant batting first, and that ball's going, and gone. Kennedy goes for alley-oop, but they whiff that. So they'll have to settle on a normal home run. Lift strike first on a rare meatball given up by Winnie Hess. Lift up 1-0 over the Breathmints. Wow.
Indeed. I didn't know. Oh, Polarity shifted.
Uh-oh.
Numbers go down.
Numbers go down. So the polarity here has shifted. So if you score, you get negative runs. Great timing for the Lift as they take a 1-0 lead. Now both teams have to cool it, step on the brakes, don't score. Pitchers have to change their mindset and give up a lot of softballs because any run scored here will be negative.
Indeed. It is very, very dangerous for the Breathmints going into the bottom of the 3rd with that polarity negative.
Winnie Hess gives up another hit. I would think Winnie Hess, who had a perfect game, no walks, no hits in game 1 of the series, giving up 2 hits early in this game to the Tokyo Lift.
Green Lemon stealing second base.
Yeah, Winnie Hess not letting up giving some early mistakes in this game. Yusuf Fenestrate batting, a big mistake by Hess would actually do the Lift well. If I was Hess, I would just let Fenestrate just clobber that ball, but unfortunately they'll hit a pop fly, a Doctor to second who will grab it for out number 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Mooney Doctor, who just got the grab, now up to bat. A magnified player, so any score that they let up or take part in will be negative. 1-1 pitch coming from Semi Quaver to Doctor. Breathmints 0, Lift 1. The polarity is negative. Mooney Doctor pop fly. Green Lemon going back. Gets the glove for out 1.
Ooh.
Ooh, what?
I was just listening to you. I like your commentary.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the color commentary on my commentary. Thank you for following under Florence. Next over Florence will be following us. Goodwin Mora next to bat, 2 outs, no one on base. Breathmints 0, Lift 1. The polarity is negative, so any run here will be negative runs. Both teams have to be careful. And just like that, 6 minutes into the game, inning 3 is now over. We head to the top of the 4th. Rod, would you like to take over the play-by-play?
Sure. We go to the top of the 4th with the Tokyo Lift batting. Polarity still negative. Liquid Friend, the 14th, batting for the Lift. Dangerous here for the Lift, considering Liquid Friend is their best batter. Winnie Hess pitching for the Breathmints. Liquid Friend strikes out swinging. Hess with a good curveball there. Theodore Honeywell now batting for the Lift. Millennials and Dale tied at 2 at the bottom of the 2nd. Meanwhile, we're at the top of the 4th.
Yeah,
Both
Polarity is
Both
still
teams-
negative. It looks like both teams, Rod, have cooled it on offense, and that's why they're here. They have good Blaseball awareness, good Blaseball IQ.
Indeed. Kulnim Galvanic. Batting foul ball 0-2. 2 outs already here at the top of the 4th. See, this negative polarity combined with Winnie Hess being so good at taking out the other team is actually a detriment to the Breathmans.
Yeah, I agree. Just Winnie Hess churning through the lineup. 8 strikeouts so far through 36 pitches. Usually you want that, but you want to give the Lift a chance to just, choke on their own scores, because any score run, it can be a home run, it could be an RBI, a sacrifice hit, is going to count negative. But the Lift aren't biting. The Lift is saying, no, we already have a 1-0 lead, a perfectly timed home run. And that may be all they need in this game, Rod, to extend it to game 4.
Indeed. And now I have a feeling that polarity is going to shift right as Lift start taking the top of the 5th. I can feel that polarity. Cash Money second strikes out swinging. We go to the top of the 5th with the Lift batting. Lift 1, Breathman 0. Millennials and Dolly tied at 2 at the top of the 3rd.
Silver Semiquaver, the pitcher for the Lift. Great game so far. No hits given up through 25 pitches, 1 strikeout. The big difference here, the Lift's defense coming up big early. Oh, and we have another polarity shift.
Numbers go up.
Great timing here for the Lift. My goodness.
Like I said. Grala Zephyr hits a single.
Oh, 2 runners on. Perfect timing for the Tokyo. You got to think the person who was on the polarity switch might just be a Tokyo Lift fan, Rod.
Indeed. Sounds like it. Strike 0-1. Night Triumphant batting for the Lift. McGee on... Oh, Zephyr on second. McGee was out at third base. Triumphant on fielder's choice. Triumphant on first. Zephyr on second. Now batting for the Lift, we have Kit Honey.
Poor decision there. Great play by the Breathman's defense.
Winnie Hess managing to trap the Lift players into a double play. Bottom of the 5th, Kansas City Breathman's batting. Good chance here for the Mints to actually turn the game around.
Val Games, very dangerous hitter, a chunky player, huge power, could tie up this game just by themselves.
Indeed. Fallon thrice. Foul ball 2-1. Semiquaver with a good curveball. And the pitch again, another foul ball. Knuckleball by Quaver this time. Ball 3-2. We might see a walk for Valen thrice. Minty fresh walk for Valen thrice.
And that's the first walk of the game, and of course Valen Games is going to be playing games there on the bases, getting second pretty easily. Semiquaver not even bothering with the throw.
Yep, Valen thrice taking second. And Jode batting for the Breathman, strike swinging 1-all. What? Oh! Oh! Jode with a 2-run home run. Wow.
Huge hit there. Polarity shifted to the positive. The Breathmans strike back, down 0-1 during most of this game. Breathmans aren't done yet, still piling on the hits. That was the first couple hits given up by Silveira Semiquaver, and they came at the absolute worst time, Rod.
Yeah, it is Sicko Jode. Yeah, Marco Stink on third. Goodwin Moore in the 4th, batting for the Breathmans. Bottom of the 5th with 1 out already. Foul ball 0-1. Polarity shifted. Numbers go down. Dangerous for the Breathmans here. They might just lose what they did just now.
Yeah, there it is. They lost 1. The polarity has shifted. Any score again will result in negative runs. Breathmans undo some of their lead. Now just winning 2-1.
Rodnett batting for the Breathmans. Morin on first. Ball 1-0. And Morin steals second base.
Not a good time. You have the Breathmans getting excited. They had a great home run, and
They steal third base.
oh,
This ain't good.
it's not good.
Oh, there it is. Internet with a ground out to Liquid for the 14th. Goodwin Moore in the 4th. Advances on the sacrifice. Unrun scored.
And just like that, a beautiful offensive play is wiped out by even better offensive play because the polarity shifted. That's Blaseball. You gotta have a good Blaseball awareness, the Blaseball IQ we were talking about earlier. Sometimes you get so excited that you just want to play well. All these players, just in their bloods, they're oath bound to do well, oath bound to pitch good, oath bound to swing for the fences.
Indeed. We're to the top of the 6th with the Tokyo Lift batting. Joe, you want to take control of play-by-play?
I'll do it top of the 7th.
Okay, that's for sure. Okay.
You're doing good. I want to give you momentum. You can't just like,
Okay, sure.
it's like that's why terms are longer for like for certain positions, because like you can't do much in 1 year as like a state rep or something. You gotta have a couple years to do it, and you need 3 good innings to get good. Never mind.
Ankle Halifax with a ground out to Halton Cashman in the 2nd.
Oh God, Toast Huerta in the booth. Oh, I'm in the color seat, so I get to read it. Hey, well, you know, Rod, if you ask me, Kansas City can still do it. They're definitely not a disappointment. Ha 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 ha! And with that, Toast Huerta, thank you for that joke, or joke. You have lost not only yourself comedy points, but 1 comedy point has been removed from Chris, your roommate, because of that. So deal with that shame and guilt.
Yep. Halton Cashman in the 2nd is a ground out to Liquid for the 14th. 1 out already here at the bottom of the 6th. Valentine Games, the 3rd batting for the Breathmans.
It sounds like you're an auctioneer or a horse track announcer.
Oh.
Oh, polarity shifted. Now going up again. Hopefully, good time. No, go down. It's down. A quick toggle. Oh, perfectly timed toggle, Rod.
Oh, no! Valentine Games the 3rd hits a solo home run. The ball lands in a big bucket and an extra run scores. 2 unruns scored. And the Lift are ahead once again.
The Breathmen's too good in this game with 4 negative runs in total. Bring the Breathmans down negative, and the Breathmans are not done yet scoring or unscoring.
Yep. Oh no! Moody Doctor, the 2nd hits a double. Jones scores. 2 unruns scored.
Woof, Breathmans absolutely. The Breathmans are currently playing an unfair advantage. They're outnumbered. Right now, you know, the Lift are playing the Breathmans, but the Breathmans are playing the Lift and the Breathmans right now. So
yes.
they're being played 2-1, and the Breathmans are winning, beating the Breathmans.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh no.
It's so interesting with polarity weather. You know, you have a runner who is caught stealing a base. Usually that's a sad moment, but the fans are just happy they're not pouring on the negative runs to themselves.
Just stop! Stop! Goodwin Moore in the 4th, batting for the Breathmans. Marco Stink on 1st. Goodwin Moore in the 4th hits a ground out to Klein Greenlemon. Inning 6. It's now an outing.
We are 2/3 of the way through the game. The Breathmans are trailing the Lift of a score of -3-1 off of several negative polarity scores. Let's take a quick look at the underbracket championship. The Dale are up 5-2 over the Millennials. Of course, this is the underbracket. That means the team with the lower score, think about it like golf, will win the game. The Dale look like they will be giving away a game 4 against the Millennials. Let's go back up to the over bracket. Here, the Lift are up by 4 runs. The polarity is still negative. Thank you for the great call, Rod.
Why il est temps d'abandonner les navires? Like, it's time to abandon ship? Is that what that means?
Chat, if we have any French experts or people know how to use Google Translate, please translate all that French. Why is there French in the chat?
Il est temps d'abandonner le navire.
Thank you. Yes, it's a French mint meme. Ah, yes. Good old breath mint memes. Happy to have it. And polarity now shifted up in time for the bottom of the second. Internet hits that ball deep. It's going, and it's gone. Breath mints with a solo home run in the positive. Keep a
French breath, here he come, Kansas City.
Oh my God. Oh, the breath mints. Oh.
The French.
Oh, the French. Cash Money batting, 1 out, no one on base. Breathman's -2. Lift 1. Cash Money could close this gap even more. Breathman's, the reason why they're so negative is because of the 5 or so runs scored while the polarity was negative. Polarity, of course, the weather in effect this game. That's Blaseball. Gonna be sometimes runs are bad, sometimes runs are good, sometimes in one game they switch.
Indeed. Valentine's games at bat. Whew. Whew.
1-1 pitch from Semi-Quaver to Games. 2 outs, no one on. That's in the dirt for ball 2. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Games, big hit, gets underneath it. Liquid Frank gets back for the grab, and that's out number 3. 7 innings in the book. Tokyo Lift 1. Kansas City Breathmints -2. Winnie Hess back on the mound. The absolute monster of a pitcher, only letting up 2 hits in this game. I'm sorry, make that 4 hits in this game. 11 strikeouts on 60 pitches. So Hess just absolute ruthless on the mound, looking for strikes. Gets McGee looking for out number 1. Grala Zephyr next to bat, no one on base. Breathmints -2. Lift 1. Lemon Soup in the chat cheering for Tokyo Heart and Swole. Lift trying to force a game 4. Breathmints trying to sweep the Tokyo Lift for their first championship.
And the Dale might just loop the Millennials. Dale 7, Millennials 2.
Oh, very interesting. If they loop, that's a great a chance for the Dale because they'll give the Millennials a score, but if they lose the game because of the loop, they'll win the Underbracket Championship.
Yes.
Duh. It's obvious, isn't it?
Doy.
This is from Chaotic Carnifex. Little known fact, mints come alive in the bottom of the 8th. Let's see what happens and let's see what the polarity is. As we head to the bottom of the 8th, 1, 2, 3, the Lift fall down in order. Have a 3-run lead over Kansas City. Jode Preston, who has a big hit early in this game.
Single.
Yanks it over to right, beats the throw to first, and that's good for a single. Mooney Doctor second batting, who has the magnified perk. Sought a trade, but nothing caught their eye. They were going to steal something, but they didn't see anything that they wanted. That's fine.
I'm gonna make you a trade you can't refuse. Actually, no, never mind. Nothing looks nice.
Yeah, never mind. Tips and foul, strike 2, no outs, 1 on. Mooney Doctor, any score that they bat in will be worth double. We are in positive polarity. Breathmints do have scoring runners on base if Mooney Doctor comes up with a big hit. And there it is! Mooney Doctor hits that one deep in the left. Bouncing off the wall. Preston gets sent home. Mooney Doctor with that triple gets a 2-run RBI. And Leach Ingram has returned after 2 days in elsewhere. Goes back into the lineup. Welcome back, Leach Ingram.
Is Leach about to win the championship for the Breathmints? Is this the drama we're witnessing today?
Marco Stink batting. Runner on third base. No outs. Stink tops that one to Kid Honey. Kid Honey throws the first. Isn't time, but Doctor will be sent home on that hit. Good for a tying score. Breathmints Lift at 1 apiece as Leach Ingram, freshly returned from elsewhere, up to bat for Kansas City. And a huge hit. That ball's gone. Leach with the dinger. Take the Breathmints ahead 2-1 over the Lift. 1 out, no one on base. Morin will top that one to Honeywell for out number 2. Rodriguez Internet up the bat for the Mints. Mints 2, Lift 1. Polarity is positive. This is game 3 of the Internet series. This is Joey T. Badger, voice of the Blaseball playoffs, here with the Commander Rod, voice of the Hades Tigers. And we are going into the top of the 9th inning. Breathmans 2, Lift 1. Breathmans were down -2 to 1, and here they are crawling their way back up, getting a player from elsewhere. Breathmans with a tenuous 1-run lead as Winnie Hess takes the mound. 3 outs remaining that Winnie Hess has to get through. Breathmans might sweep their way to their first championship. Honey, swing it. No swing. Well, swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 out, no one on base. Winnie Hess gets their 13th strikeout of the game. Klein Greenlemon next to bat. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 out, no one on. Breathmans 2, Lift 1. Polarity still positive. Greenlemon gets contact, but Washington gets back in time for the grab. That's out number 2. Ankle Halifax next to bat. 1 out remaining. Lift down by 1. Looking at a sweep by the Breathmans. Strike looking. Fastball by Hess. 0-2 pitch coming to Halifax. That ball is slightly inside for ball 1. 1-2 pitch coming from Hess. And there it is. A fastball, top of the zone. Congratulations. Kansas City. Breathmans up and down, left and right, positive and negative. The meadow inflates 10 balloons in celebration. Congratulations, the Kansas City Breathmans. You have won your first Internet Series championship here in season 22. Wow, let's see some GGs in the chat for a really great game between these two teams. The Lift scored 1 run, Rod, and then the Breathmans have been up and down. They scored multiple runs. They took a lead, a 3-2, a 3-1 lead, got a bunch of negative runs, went down to negative, clawed their way back up, not afraid of the polarity, Rod.
Wow.
What a Blaseball game.
Okay, but I called that?
You
did. Leach came back and went.
Wow. Amazing stuff. Leach Ingram, who was swept away to elsewhere, comes back just in time for a solo home run and the game winner. Couldn't write a better story. Amazing stuff. Wow. Let's take a look at the
just looped.
Under bracket. The Dale score 10 runs. Activate black hole weather. Those 10 runs go away. It burps out an unwin for the Millennials, but it's turned into a positive win. Millennials get the first win of the series. They're up in this game, but it's bad because it's the under bracket. The Dale could win right here their first under bracket championship if they just don't score anymore. They got to get through 2 more innings without scoring anything, and they're going to win it all. I guess I should wear my glasses for this.
Oh, Natty Fantastic with a solo home run. Millennials 3, Dale 0.
A fantastic hit, but bad in this game because you want to lose. Some late scoring by the Millennials and power hitting. Not good timing. Castillo Turner, my idol, the Party Cactus grounds it to 6-pack Santiago for out number 1. Howell Rocha on the mound for the Dale. Dale down by 3, which is great here in the under bracket. We could see 2 championships crowned. This will be the the Dale's first ever championship of any kind.
The Dale deserve this.
The Dale they do deserve it.
Mr. Worldwide.
Patty Fox batting. Takes that in the dirt for ball 2. 1 out, no one on base. Millennials up by 3 runs. The Dale recently looped around for the black hole to give the Millennials a win in the series, but makes them start losing. A great play. It's like a great sacrifice in chess. Like, sure, you can have my rook, but I'm going to get your queen and then put you in checkmate. So the Dale are playing chess while the Millennials are playing Blaseball. I agree with those eyes.
Those very confused eyes.
Bottom of the 8th. Oh, Sandy Carver? Who's that?
Oh,
yes. Sandy Carver on the mound. Right to Santiago. Pop fly to Turner with the grab. That's out number 1. Kais Dogwalker next to bat. No one on. 1 out. Dale have to just not score here. Dogwalker tops it to tumble home for out number 2. Oh, who is this? Something, Cynthia? I'm sorry.
Jomgi Rosenthal.
Yes. It's like playing Wheel of
Hangman.
Fortune. Trying to figure out, it's like, which one is it?
Just Jeopardy. What is Jumpy?
Top of the
What
ninth.
is Jongmi my belongi?
Dale do not score, which is great for them. They're knocking on their championships, technically sweeping the Millennials. Well, I guess the Millennials won't be swept. This is only game 3.
That's still a sweep.
Is it?
Black hole doesn't.
I mean,
Black hole doesn't mean anything. It's still
technically a sweep. I don't know. Baseball's hard. Novak enters the tunnel and steals a run from.
Oh no!
From the Millennials. Dale on the board cuts the lead to just 1. Caleb Novak steals a run, which is bad. Which is like the worst thing you could do. Cuts the lead to just 1 run. Greg Whiffen whiffs on that with a swing for out number 1. Roger on the mound. Tumble home up the bat. No one on, 1 out. Dale just have to get through 2 more innings, then they win this game. Dale,
Caleb, put it back.
Put it back. Put it back.
Put the win back.
Swinging him is strike 3. That's out number 2. Andrew Salas up the bat. Millennials up by 1 run. Racha gotta give up a meatball here to increase the Millennials' lead to give the Dale a chance at winning this under bracket championship. Swinging him is strike 2.
If the Dale win, I will celebrate loudly in Spanish.
That sounds great. I'm here for it. Salas makes contact deep in the left. Jode Crutch goes back for it, gets the grab. That's out number 3. Sandy Carver takes the mound for the bottom of the 9th inning. 3 outs remaining in Dale's season, and it's just season overall. If the Dale just park it here and cruise on to end this game 2-1, the Dale will win their first under bracket championship. Richmond Harrison's everyone's best friend up the bat, tips a foul, strike 1. 0-1 pitch from Carver. Harrison. A cut over to left. Greg Griffin gets the grab through the first, is in time for out number 1. Jode Crutch now batting. No outs, 1 out, no one on base. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Second pitch, outside corner. Strike 1. 1-1 pitch from Carver to Crutch. Crutch, a slice in the right, beats the throw to first. Runner on base. 1 out, 1 on. Rivers Clembons next to bat. Dale 1. Millennials 2. Dale trying to lose it. Stout Schmidt batting. That was a sacrifice hit. 2 outs, runner on second base. Schmidt takes that ball inside. 1 more out for the Dale. It's all they need. Carver with the 1-1 pitch to Schmidt, and Crutch will steal third base. Not what you need here. In scoring position, the Dale need to just get 1 more out. Just fall on the ball. Just fall. That ball is 2 inside. It's ball 3. 3-1 pitch coming to Schmidt, and Schmidt draws the walk. Winning runners on base for the Dale. Rush Ito batting. 2 outs. Runners on the corner. Carver with the pitch. And a double sending.
No!
Home will tie the game up at 2. Still okay.
Sun 30.
If it ends at a tie, Sun 30 will activate, giving both teams a win and Dale their first under bracket championship. Sasquatch up the bat next. Runners on second and third. Can lose win this game for the Dale with any kind of hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 pitch from Carver to Sasquatch. That ball is outside for ball 2. 2-1 pitch coming from Carver. Electricity will zap away 1 of the strikes. The Dale do have electric blood. Removes 1 of the strikes from the count. And that ball's high and inside for ball 3. 3-0 pitch coming from Carver to Sasquatch. And Sasquatch hits it foul, strike 1. 2 outs, runners on second and third. Dale tied, and there it is! A 3-run home run, and it's in the bucket! A 4-run home run. The Dale shame the Millennials.
¿Cómo puedes? ¿Cómo puedes hacer eso?
Dale 6, Millennials 2. Well, here's the thing, Rod. If they loop again, they could possibly win the under bracket series. Sosa Hayes batting. 2 outs, no one on. Huge 3-run home run with a big bucket to put the Dale up 6-2, scoring 5 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. And a called strike by Carver, and that will do it. The series will be tied at 2 wins apiece as the Millennials will win this game of a final score of 2-6. Wow. The Dale looped the Millennials and still win this game. The Dale could have won their first under bracket championship But here we are. We are going to game 4 of the Under Bracket Internet Series. Wow.
Dale, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué haces esto? ¿Por qué?
Dale, why?
No tienes por qué. Pero ¿qué haces? De cualquier manera.
I'm lost for words.
Day 117 means Parker will get another chance to roam.
Oh, that's scary. Yeah, what if the force field breaks? That would be very, very scary.
Because the Dale extended.
Yeah, this just ends Blaseball because of the dolly just giving it up or going too hard. I don't know. The
one time the Dale do extremely well, it causes the end of the ILB. Oh no!
What a story. Rod, do you want to do the Under Bracket Internet Series?
Let's do it.
Okay, great.
There might be plot. There might be plot.
There might be plot. You never know. Again, congratulations to the Kansas City Breath Mints. They sweep the Tokyo Lift in 3 games to win their first championship. Good job, Kansas City. The Breath Mints, indeed. Is it on their stats already? No, not there. They'll get it later on. But the Dolly give 2 wins to the Millennials in this game number 3, and that forces a game 4 or game 5. I don't even know what game we're on. We know this is game 4, right? Yeah, game 4. I don't know. My brain hurts. Anyways, Rod, we're going to take a break in a moment. Anything you want to plug before we go on a 5-10 minute break?
Oh, well, for this one, I'll just do my regular plugs.
You're so close to the camera.
Sorry.
Are you? I don't think you are. Oop, don't check my Twitter.
There we go. I do Twitch streaming as well. I play video games.
It's good. It's good stuff.
And I give my friends lots of kisses.
They're very good.
Yes. I'm also on Twitter. I'm a bisexual Brazilian leftist. That's all you need to know about me. So if you're looking for that kind of content, let me know. I also have a Patreon where I make a bunch of stuff, and I also make everybody gets commissions. Mm-hmm. Every tier that you get a free commission every single month. Whatever it is that you want, you get it.
It's good stuff.
And there, those are my links.
Those are some good links right here. Whoop. Again, at least you can do. Rod did such a great job calling this game. You can go follow that link. It's just 1 click away. Go here, click on the follow, make this number go up. It makes us feel so much better about ourselves by having people like us. What?
Broke 700. 700 followers.
Oh, I'm
so freaking proud of it.
Yay, good job, Rod. You deserve nice things. Make his number go up, chat. Come on, chat. Come on. Come on. Also, your video keeps playing. Oops.
I'm trying to find the link to the GoFundMe.
Oh, I got it.
Because somebody is asking for it again.
Boom. All right, links in chat.
Thank you so much.
Quick plug to that if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, my I'm gonna marry this woman someday. I have no doubt about it. I'm gonna marry her. She knows it. She knows I feel this way. She's going through some stuff, some health stuff, very difficult stuff. She's been through 6 specialists that didn't know what was going on. On a strike of luck, she found a place that specializes on it, and the treatment is expensive, and she's American. So that's all you need to know. Even if you don't have funds, just sharing it means a ton. to me. Oh, and this I forgot to add this last time. Every single person that donates, I will do a free commission for you.
Ooh, there it is.
Yeah. So if you've donated, send me a DM on Twitter with whatever it is you want. I will do a commission for you. That's another incentive to go donate to the GoFundMe. Send me a DM or just tweet at me, and I will do a commission for you, because this woman matters more to me than anything, and anything I can do to help her get through this, I'm gonna do it. So thank you so much for the attention.
Thank you, everyone, for your generosity so far. We, of course, love to support our friends in the chat and the love of Rod's life. So thank you again for everyone. Anyways, folks, Ace Bluff, thank you for the coverage. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, chat, for tuning in for the over bracket championship. We still got some more Blaseball left. We can't just go home. It's like, great, I finished my meal, but there's like one very tasty carrot left on the cake, carrot left on the plate. We gotta eat that carrot. We gotta eat and take part in the last game of the series. The winner, or the loser of this game, will win their first under bracket championship. Millennials and Dale trying to lose their way into their first under bracket championship. We're coming back for coverage, so don't go nowhere.
When you fall off the horse, you get back up and you eat that horse. Come eat that horse with me, Joey.
All right, sure. Let me get my equestrian bib on, and we'll go tackle that horse.
Equestrian bib.
Follow us on Twitter at the Sploit Sub to get notified of all the stuff that we do. Also, follow us here on the Sploit Sub on Twitch if you haven't done so already. A cool notification pops up over here. And you get notified when we go live, because we bring you classic Blaseball content throughout the week. We're not gonna eat Winnie. We're not gonna eat Winnie Hess, the winner of the first championship in Kansas City, because they're a very big horse, and that would be impossible because they're so big.
Kansas City, horse eats you.
That's probably true. They are a siphon, after all. Folks, thank you for tuning in to the internet series for the over bracket. The Kansas City Breathmans win their first championship. Fresh breath. Here we are. Thank you, Ace Bluff. Really appreciate it. Make sure you DM Rod for your free commission. Anyways, we will be back for Dale Millennials Under Bracket Internet Series. We have flooding in effect. That means the winner of this game or loser of this game does it all. No weather shenanigans. So tune in. The commissioner's doing a great job, and we'll see you in a little bit. Miami time zone sports fans, welcome to 90 Infinity 5, the Sports Hub. My name is Joey T. Badger, your voice of the Blaseball playoffs, here with the voice of the Hades Tigers. It's the Commander Rod. So happy to have you all here for this final game of season number 22 and the last game of Blaseball for a little bit, Rod. We have the Miami Dale, the New York Millennials, trying to lose this game to win their first under championship. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It sure is a lot.
Yeah.
If you're new to Blaseball, oh boy, this is a fun one to turn into. Because in the under bracket, if you lose, you win. So the lower score, I like to think of it like golf or glolf, depending on what universe you're in.
What the hell is a golf?
Well, thank you for asking. Let's go, says Kilo Romeo. Thank you for being here. All you need to know in golf, or glolf, is that the lowest score wins. Millennials Dale, in this matchup, the lowest score will win their first under bracket championship. We have Uncle Plasma on the mound for Miami and Theodore Cervantes pitching for the New York Millennials. Vegas has this as basically a coin flip. Can't wait to see what happens in this flooding weather.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, what?
Having Uncle Plasma as a pitcher is bad for the Dale.
Why? You don't want a 7.3 star pitcher?
No. I want the Dale to win.
Or unwin? Well, good news. Theodore Cervantes, one of the aces for New York, is on the mound for the Millennials. So it should be a big pitching duel. Again, do you want to do bad if you want your team to win a championship? And both teams are poised to do so.
Yeah.
Millennials are the home team, so we will be playing this game at Batten Island. Things to know about this park is very obtuse. That means it's a wider field to play in. Expect more fair balls. Lower viscosity means the air is actually less viscous. So faster pitches, and those pitches that are hit are going to go further. That's really all we need to know about Batten Island. We have two great pitchers dueling it on the mounds. Flooding weather is in effect, so extra planar juice. Some say it tastes like Baja Blast. Some people say it tastes like rotten pineapple juice. Let us know what you think, or know what the flooding, the in materia tastes like. They, in this game, may sweep a runner or all the runners off base, and maybe even sweep one of those runners to elsewhere, wherever that may be. Hey, Nick Winkler.
It's not here.
It's not here.
It's anywhere that isn't here.
Mm-hmm. It's elsewhere. It's in the name. Rod, how do you see this? What happened? Why are we suddenly looking at an elimination game in Game 4? What happened in this series?
The Dale decided to be cheeky. They're a nice enough team. They're a pretty good team. They're a cool team, you know, but they get a little sugar in them and they get a little kooky. A little cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? They get a little cuckoo.
Oh, yes, I do.
They got a little kooky. So
it looks like you got a little sugar in you right now, Rod.
A little cuckoo.
There it is. Then here we are.
Oh my
God! Top of the first, Liquid Friend, a solo home run with Santiago with the alley-oop. The Dale are up early in this game, 2-0. Let's see some good luck, have fun. The Dale last game were poised to sweep the Millennials by losing the game, but they did so well. They swept the Millennials, gave them a run, gave them a win, and then went on to win the game to lose it for them and give Millennials another win. So here we are, facing elimination, facing the team to win this game to win the first championship. Dale shot strong with a 2-run home run. Dale, too good.
Are the Dale just averse to being crowned champions of anything?
I think so. I think they're cursed with being too cool.
They're too cool to get anything.
That's correct. Bottom of the first. Nandy Fantastic up to bat. Uncle Plasma takes the mound for the Dale. Millennials are the home team, so that's why they're batting second. The Dale are up 2-0 early in this game.
Dale 2, Millennials 0, 3 or 5.
Are you Pitbull or a dolphin? I could not tell. Castillo Turner, the party cactus, and former flower batting. 1 out, no one on base. Millennials 0, Dale 2. Loser of this game by score. The lowest, I'll just say, the lowest score wins this game. I think it's a lot easier saying you lose, you win. I think it's a lot easier to say lower the score, you win. That makes sense.
Yes.
Thomas Tricana still elsewhere, as well as Conrad Vaughn. They have been swept away by various flooding events. We don't know where they are. Probably some Waffle House or place to buy hammocks or something. We don't know.
They're over at the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, or the Krispy Kreme, the extra dimensional Krispy Kreme. They're not here. That's all that matters. Patty Fox batting, tips it foul, strike 2. Adds another very foul ball to the ball pit here in Baton Island. Tops that the Sasquatch, and we are 1 inning in the book. Dale
We got
2.
69 viewers.
69. Nice. Hello, everyone. Welcome
Nice.
to the Sports Hub. Everyone say hi, Rod, voice of the Hades Tigers. You're happy to see you here. You have nice eyes. Please say that in the chat. Harrison, everyone's best friend, batting first, top of the second.
Richmond Harrison's my best friend. Say that too if they're also your best friend.
Yeah, Richmond Harrison's my best friend. Reply if Richmond Harrison is also your best friend. Harrison grounds at the Fantastic, gets to throw to first in time for out 1. Jode Crutch next to bat for Miami. Miami's up 2-0 over New York. Cervantes on the mound for the Millennials. What is happening?
Look, I try to take my glasses off to do like a thing where like my eyes. But here's the thing. I wear glasses for a reason. I can't see my screen right now, so I don't know what I'm clicking.
Fair enough.
It doesn't
Marissa explains nothing. Hi, Rod. You have nice eyes. We're happy to see you. Tiger's voice. That's close enough. The head. Oh, there they are. Woo! Swooning here in the booth. Clem, I should probably change my lighting.
To get hot in here, or is it just the Hades Tigers?
Rawr. Bottom of the second, Dale 2, Millennial 0. Lowest score in this game will win. Mullen Peterson next to bat for the Millennials. No outs, no one on base. What color should I... Chat, let me know. What color should I have my lights in the background? Let me know. Pick a regular RGB color. Greer Griffin batting. 1 out, no one on. Millennials 0. Dale 2. Dale purple?
Dale-
You got it.
Dale Purple.
Dale.
Hi, Tigers. Eyes of the Hades voice. You have a nice C. We're happy to rod you.
Oh, God. All right, come on, chat. Well, let's keep it going. What other permutations can we have?
Yeah, permutate. Go nuts.
Oh, I went too far. I went to red. Oh, sorry, hold on.
Joe, we got a jingle jangle problem in our hands. Santa's going nuts.
Excuse me?
Sorry, it's a reference.
I
My bad.
didn't get it. Yeah, okay. I looped the RGB. It's now on purple. I was actually doing it with my foot, so that's a fact. Such as we have 2 innings in the books here in New York. Dale up 2 over the Millennials. Lowest score will win their team their first under bracket championship. Is Rod okay? Did last week's playoffs affect him? Oh, why did you bring up last week's? Why? Grash, why would you say that? Why would you? It's hurtful. The poor Hades Tigers. Schmidt
Happy
grounds out
Tigers.
to Turner.
Welcome to the Rod, where eyes to Rod you meet.
That's very good. Thank you, Mezzo Patricia. Rush Ito batting, 1 out, no one on. Top of the third, Dale 2, Millennials 0. You're listening to 90 Infinity 5, the Sports Hub. My name is Joey T. Badger. This is the Commander Rod, voice of the Hades Tigers. I agree. Sasquatch batting for the Dale, grounds it to Solace. Easy throw to first. That's out number 3. Bottom of the third inning, Uncle Plasma back on the mound for Miami. Dale up 2-0. Andrew Solace first to bat for the New York Millennials.
Is him Rod? Did last playoffs week's okay effect?
Oh no! Why is this a bit now? Why, chat? Why?
Ninky Minjaj.
Fantastic up the bat, 1 out, no one on. Millennials 0, Dolly 2. Flooding is in effect, so please be careful. Do not be swept elsewhere. If you are swept elsewhere, please make sure you give your cell phone to your loved ones because you cannot use it in elsewhere.
Yeah.
Or like serious roaming charges, like serious. You don't want it. Rod is extremely punchy. Yeah, I noticed that. Rod's full punch right now. It's great. Yep, there it is. Rod also figured out how to zoom in and out with his camera. And there it is.
Joey and I were talking before the beginning of this, and while we were talking, I found out I can do this and alternate right between them.
It's very funny. Castillo Turner strikes out looking, and that will do it for inning number 3. 1/3 of the way through this last game of Blaseball, at least regulation. The Dale are up 2-0 over the New York Millennials off of a 2-run home run early by the Miami Dales. Copy of Liquid Friend. Sosa Hayes next, first at bat for the Dale, top of the 4th. Rod, do you want to handle the play-by-play? Or are you too punchy?
Welcome
there we
to
go.
Saturday Night Blaseball as the Dale face the Millennials. Liquid Friend, the 13th, batting for the Dale. Dale 2, Millennials 0. Dale do not want to keep those runs up. Liquid Friend, the 13th, hits a single. Liquid Friend did not get the memo. Six-pack Santiago batting for the Dale. 1 out already here at the top of the 4th. Liquid Friend, the 13th, steals second base. Not only did they not get the memo, they ignored the pager calls that they're receiving. Ball 1-0. Strike swinging 1-all. Six-pack Tiago.
There it is. We're just combining words today. And as Bartholomew W. Rose says in the chat, I think this is exact commentary vibes that Under Bracket deserves. I agree.
It's just full Randy, like Macho Man Randy Savage.
But it's like,
oh yeah, it's strike swinging 0-1, and a quick dog Walker hits a single. Liquid for the 13th scores. They go right on through the cream, raises through the crop and raises. Oh yeah.
some strong unvibes here on the Sports Hub. We have achieved full punchy Theodore Cervantes on the mound for the Millennials, doing the work that they need to do to win the Millennials. Again, the lowest score will win this game, Rod.
Indeed. Bottom of the 4th, the New York Millennials batting. Uncle Plasma, the 13th, pitching for the Dale. Dracena and Vaughn are elsewhere.
Oh, I opened up my, I got some more custom stickers made by our friends at Sticker Mule.
Show them to me.
We have some promotional holographic Splort Sub stickers.
That is absolutely beautiful, and I love it, and I want it.
Well, you're going to have to tune in to our charity stream in 3 weeks, where we be giving that out to our donors. Isn't that so nice?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? That looks amazing.
These are good stickers. I'm very excited. Oh, they're so good.
That looks amazing.
Oh, my God.
Mullen Peterson with a single for the Millennials. The Dale might not be out yet. Greer Griffin batting for the Millennials here at the bottom of the 4th. 1 out already. Uncle Plasma, the 13th, pitching for the Dale. What? Oh! Greer Griffin is a 2-run home run. The Millennials are coming back. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
It's like you're talking to a dog. Like, oh, he's a good boy. Oh, he's a good Millennials going a 2-run home run.
Who's a good boy? You're bringing it back, aren't you? Ah, yes, you are.
We've lost control of the Sports Hub, and that's fine. I have some.
The Milnork Millennials.
Home tumble run marn gets got by Plasma.
What?
Same.
Hora de decir algo más en español. ¿Por qué no?
Plain Zebra, great commentary in the chat. Losing control of the sports hub implies we had control in the first place. That's right. Pew Mork Billennials. We're also excited, I guess, in honor of the Kansas City Breath Mints winning their first championship, sweeping the Tokyo Lift to do so in stunning fashion. I feel like we're all just hopped up on pixie sticks as we're enjoying the sugar rush of a great Blaseball series. It's censored. we can't show products on air.
See, if I do this, they can't see it because it blurs. So I'll just drink it over here. Richmond Harrison, my best friend. Strike looking 0-2. Ball 1-2-1 out already here at the top of the fifth. And Harrison strikes out looking. It's okay, my friend. Don't worry about it. You're still my best friend. It's okay.
Yeah, we are. Well, I mean, that's a good in this case. I don't think the Dale wants Harrison to do well. They're going 0-for-2 on the night, but you see the folks in the dugout hugging their teammate because the lowest score in this game will win the underbracket championship.
Indeed. Jode Crutch. Go ahead.
Midu Cloud R2 has some Spanish in the chat for you.
Oh, yeah, I read that. Hora de decir algo más en español.
Translate, please.
Time to say something else in Spanish.
Oh, good. Very meta. I love it.
I love it too. It is one of the languages I speak.
Oh, look at you flexing. At least 3 that I know of. Look at your brain. You got a buff brain. That brain.
Multilinguals.
Yeah, that brain walks around wearing one of those sleeveless shirts that has way down to here open. It just
workout. What's up?
Oh boy.
Thomas Dresena elsewhere in Vaughn as well, but Castillo Turner did manage to hit a double there. Millennials in very good position to give the Dale the win. Castillo Turner steals third base, about to tie the game up.
Both teams trying to quiet their teams. All these players are oath-bound to play well, even though just like that, a run and any good production hurts your team.
Patty Fox with the ground out to Joe Crutch. Castillo Turner advances on the sacrifice. Batten Allen plays 1 below 1 run score. The Millennials have tied the game.
I mean, it's only fair. The Dale absolutely gave up last game, had a chance to win it against the Millennials, to sweep the Millennials, but somehow gave them 2 wins, not winning any wins themselves. Just makes sense the Millennials make this a heck of a game.
Oh, Mullen Peterson with a single. 2 outs already here at the bottom of the fifth. Greer Griffin, Batten.
Batten Island is also where we're playing.
Yeah. Can you give us an analysis of that Batten field?
That Batten field? Oh yeah, I love the ballpark here in the New York arena. Very obtuse field, big old field, a wide, chunky boy. Very low viscosity. You got balls flying fast both directions. It's very forward, so the pitchers are right on top of the batter. Gaddy, I'm trying to move. They love their coffee. That's New York. They got birds and balloons. Love birds and balloons here in New York City.
It's the New York arena.
Yeah. They love coffee, balloons. They love the 3 B's: balloons, birds, and baristas. That was my analysis.
Nice. Thank you for your analysis.
Yeah, no problems. Just happy to help.
Now we go to the top of the 6th with the Dale. Stout Schmidt. It's a fly out to Castillo Turner. Tiny. Wouldn't that be Philly? I think that'd be Philly.
That's Philly, yeah.
Strike looking 0-1 with Rush Ito. Is Rush Ito related to Megan Ito?
Probably.
It's good enough for me. Bottom of the 6th, the New York Millennials batting.
Yeah, against the Dale.
The Monroe tumble home batting for the Millennials, and a ground out to Liquid Friend, the Titan.
You tumble home. What are they? Some sort of circus performer? Just tumbling home?
Hey, forget about it. Andrew Solis, 1 out already. Andrew Solis hits the ground out to Jungmi. Jungi.
Or Yuntha.
Nandy freaking fantastic.
I love Nandy. Nandy's such a great player.
Fantastic.
I would say fantastic.
Strike looking 1-2.
What is going to happen if a team wins
Give me
3
the old
under
one,
championships? Great question by Midu Cloud R2 in the chat. Probably nothing because of the evolution decree picked a few seasons ago. When a team wins 3 championships, they evolve. Is very specific in championships and not unchampionships, so I don't think anything will happen. Blaseball's very specific with their wording.
Francisca Sasquatch with the single.
It sounds like you have a burp that's not coming out.
Look, I almost burped. I held it.
All right, well,
held
top
it.
of the 7th, I'm taking back the play-by-play as Sasquatch tops on the grind wheel, a wheelie into a McTwist, and they land it, and they're safe. Dale in scoring position, which is bad because Hayes will hit a pop fly deep in the right since Sasquatch, Francesca is oathbound to run home, putting the Dale in the lead late in this game, 4-3 over the Millennials.
Jumped Jadger Bowie coma stunk.
Friend will follow that up. Friend going 2 for 3 on the day so far. Pop fly to Peterson for out number 2. 6-pack or Sandpack Sixtiago up to bat for the Dale.
Sixtiago.
LMFAO entered a tunnel and stole a run from the Dale, putting the Millennials back in the lead. Whoa!
Woo!
Wow. Anathema LMFAO in the rotation.
Is LMFAO about to lose for the Millennials?
Not playing the game. In the bullpen, just chilling out. They go and it's like, you know what? I got this, Millennials. They hop down the pipes, go through the sewers of New York, go down to Miami, grab one of the wins from the Dale, putting the Millennials in the lead. Here's the thing, you dingus. You're in the other bracket. Lowest score wins.
The F stands for failure.
The L stands for losing this game.
The M stands for, today I will lose.
And O stands for, oh, what are you doing? Oh!
And the A stands for, ah!
Peterson batting 2 outs, no one on. Millennials steal a run away from the Dale and give the Dale the under bracket championship. So much left to happen in this game. Let's go Mills, baby. Love the Mills. Right, you are transhuman.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. Top of the 8th. Dale 3, Millennials 4. Cervantes takes the mound for New York. Kais Dogwalker to lead it off for the Miami Dale.
I'm heisting here.
Hey, I'm icing here. Oh, what a poorly timed play.
LMFAO don't do that. Hey, forget about it. I'm heisting here.
Dog Ice Walker grounds it to Castillo Turner for out number 1. Yo Nintha batting, no one on, 1 out. Dale down by 1, which is good here in the under bracket. Yo.
Hey, yo, Winter.
Hey, yo Wintha.
Yo, Adrian. How's it going?
Yeah. I'm doing good, Rod. How are you?
The name is Rocky. Rocky, you know?
Oh, that ball's in the dirt for ball 3. And on the 3-1 pitch, Yo!
Oh, no!
We have a tied ball game. An absolute wallop over the fences here in Baton Island. Dale Millennials, 4 runs apiece as everyone's best friend, Richmond Harrison, is up to bat. 1 out, no one on base.
Oh, no.
Harrison grounds it to Griffin for out number 2. Jode Crutch next to bat. 2 outs, no one on. Cervantes on the mound Top of the 8th inning, you're listening to 90 Infinity 5, the Sports Up. My name is Joey T. Badger, your voice of the Blaseball Playoffs. Here with the Commander Rod, voice of the Hades Tigers. Bottom of the 8th, tied at 4.
Chance to activate Sun 30 if they end the 9th.
Yeah, it's not gonna,
tied up.
This is just gonna make it more tied. It's not gonna do anything.
Oh, you like ties? Have some more!
The tying intensifies. Whiffin grounds it to Hayes. Easy throw, that's out number 1. Monroe tumble home next to bat for the Millennials. Uncle Plasma on the mound pitching for the Dale. Both teams at 4 runs apiece. Takes that strike in the zone for strike 2, and that will be out number 2. Andrew Salas next to bat, no one on base. Bottom of the 8th inning. The team with the lowest score when this game ends will win their first under-bracket championship.
Hey, Solas, go for a home run. Single home run. Do it. Do it. It'd be funny.
It'd be funny.
Pretty funny. Do it.
Nope, they get strikeout looking.
Watch.
Broken Squirrel 99 loves our commentary, is now following. Thank you so much for being here. We usually went out this punchy, but it's the last game of season 22. It's the under-bracket championship. Blaseball's crazy. Blaseball go burr, and so does our brains. Top of the 9th, Clembons up to bat. Dale 4, Millennials 4. Cervantes on the mound. Ballard enters the tunnel, stole a run away from the Dale. A second thief. Hey, I'm stealing here. Steals a run away from the Miami Dale. Millennials up by 2. The Dale, if they don't score 2 runs, the Millennials will win it in a walk-off steal. Stal Schmidt batting, runner on first, tying runners on base, no outs. Cervantes with the 1-0 pitch to Schmidt. And hits it foul for strike 1.
Can you imagine if this was the over bracket and on the top of the 9th they steal 2 runs on a tied series?
That would be crazy. But here it's like it's crazy, but like in a reverse way. Schmidt on the 3-1 pitch gets a blooper in the left. Putting runners on first and second for the Dale, who are now down by 2 thanks to some crimes. Ito gets the hit, but right to the third base person, gets Clembons out. 1 out, 2 on. Sasquatch up to bat. First pitch, strike 1, top of the zone. Called strike. Millennials 5, Dale 3. Second pitch is tipped foul for strike 2 on the 0-2 pitch from Cervantes. Not a swing, but called strike. That's out number 2. Sosa Hayes has to score here to keep this game going, or the Dale will win the under-bracket championship, and they do. Hayes grounds it to Patty Fox, and that will do it because the Millennials stole 2 runs late in this game. The Miami Dale have lost their way to their first championship. Congratulations, Miami, on your first under-bracket championship. Congratulations, Kansas City Breathments, on your first over-bracket championship. Wow, what a Blaseball game, folks.
¡Vámonos, Dale! ¡Hey! ¿Qué pasa? ¡Vámonos, Dale! ¡Sí, muy bien!
That was the last game of season 22 in Blaseball, and the last game for a couple of weeks. Thank you so much all for tuning in. What a way to end the season. Both the Kansas City Breathmints and the Miami Dale going full Blaseball. And as Elemental Rage in the chat says, let's reflect on that stealing is bad. What are you just playing with your exposure now?
Yeah, but it's like it's the Dale, every Dale fan right now. Dale!
Wow, yeah, what an underset. Wow. Mills gonna Mills. Mills were gifted a game 4 with 2 wins from the Dale, but they gifted right back by stealing from New York to give the Dale the win. What a Blaseball sentence.
Heck yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man. To the Mills, I'm very sorry.
Sorry,
the
they
Dale.
did it to themselves.
To the Dale, ¡vámonos! Sorry.
The hype builds here in the hub.
The Latin blood. It boils.
Go, let it boil, let it spill over, let it just make bubbles everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great series. Rod, thank you so much for being here for both the over bracket and the under bracket.
Yeah.
Goober. Amazing stuff.
Open the floodgates of heaven.
We are actually going to, speaking of Flood, we are going to raid over to the live stream happening for the Hellmouth Sunbeams, who are doing a 24-hour stream, charity stream, for some indigenous people in Utah to protect sacred land. So we're going to raid to them because they're doing great stuff and they're doing some great entertainment as well. So they'll be going on for the next, like 18 hours or something like that. We do love our beams here on the Sports Hub.
Tiger beams.
Tiger beams, baby. That's why. Fun fact. That's why in our logo, the Sports Hub logo, that's why we have the yellow to represent the beams originally. The flowers is actually flower, beams yellow and flowers purple originally. Thank you for following. Catman Returns.
Yeah.
You can't really tell because I have a holographic sticker. So cool.
Sunflowers.
Sunflowers, baby. Woo.
Yeah, baby.
Hashtag Sunflowers, my favorite ship in Blaseball. Also, my favorite team in the Blittle League. The Somerville Sunflowers, my favorite team.
It's my favorite team as well.
As it should be.
It's the greatest team of all time.
Well, they're all right. They're doing good. They were winless for so long until this season. Of course, we're talking about the live tabletop RPG set in the Blaseball universe that we perform live every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. The series is on YouTube. You don't have to see the rest of the series to enjoy the episodes. You can get notified when we go live because we have entertainment like that throughout the week. So be like our friends here. Where's Ender's copy pasta?
Yeah.
Check it out. It's the most fun thing that I do. I love it so much. And I don't know. Rod may be a guest coming up on it soon. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Speaking of guests,
we're in talks. Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's happening yet.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put you on the spot.
Yeah. What's up? Oh. Yes.
Remember the abominations I showed you?
Wait, which one?
I sent you a picture on Discord, and I said this is ridiculous.
Oh,
and,
yeah, that thing. Yeah.
I don't know if it's happening yet, but as a commemoration of siesta time, we are, I've spent the last few days creating certain characters in a certain fighting game, in commemoration for the fact that Blaseball has wrestling moves now. And you might just see a few fan favorites fighting like tournament. You might see Landry Violence. You might see Punch Nakamoto. You might see Lance Serotonin. You might see Sebastian Telephone.
I know those names. Nick Winkler.
You might see Nick Winkler. You might see all of them fighting for supremacy at the Blaseball Wrestling Championship.
Whoa, that sounds amazing.
Yes, it's not Mugen, it's WWE 2K19, and we're gonna make them beat the hell crap out of each other in an 8-man tournament to see who is the baddest and the raddest
of
all of them.
And a great segue to your plugs. Where can people find like a Discord where you might be planning this, or a Twitter where they can follow you and get notified of this?
Yeah, so thank you, Joey, for that very specific question, because I have a very specific answer to give you.
Good.
In fact,
I'm a professional, despite what you just saw the past hour or so.
Listen, we have fun, but that doesn't mean we're not professional.
It's true, yeah.
In fact, we can be professional and have fun, which makes us the
Post it,
superior
Ron.
ship. Okay, fine. So I do Patreon, Twitter, Twitch, and I also have a gaming community known as Outer Heaven.
Very nice place.
everybody's welcome to play video games with us. We play Sea of Thieves, we play State of Decay, we play tabletop games a bunch. Also, we have a Pokemon 5e PvP tournament coming up. That's probably going to happen during Siesta as well. But yeah, if you would like to be there, we also do horror nights where we watch bad 80s horror movies together, and we have a lot of fun. Also, my Twitter, where I'm a bisexual Brazilian leftist who talks smack about his own government a lot. So if you like that, and also I gush about my girlfriend, who's the most beautiful and perfect person in the entire world.
It's true.
I also have a Patreon, where every single tier you get a commission every month. And I also do Twitch, where all of that stuff that I was talking about is going to be broadcast. So if you'd like to coming out.
Oh, 7:09 now. Stupid autoplay features.
That'd be awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope to see you guys over for the wrestling thing. That'd be cool. Also, we still need like 12, 11 players for the Pokemon PvP tournament.
Yeah, sign up. It's free Pokemon. Pokemon's great. Have fun.
Veggie
with
Pepper says, "Hey Rod, is there any way to DM you if we don't have Twitter?" You can DM me either on Discord or here on Twitch even. Like you can click on my name and send a whisper. I'll answer. I read everything everybody sends me ever. Because I have anxiety.
He ain't no snob. He's just kind.
I have anxiety, so if you send me a
you
message,
and
I'll
the
read
rest
it.
of Blaseball, bud.
Blaseball is partly responsible for it.
Oh no, Blaseball. We have a great
it's
community. If you want a place that's not anxious, I recommend Rod's Discord. I also recommend the Sports Hub as well. The link is down below, or check out thesportshub.com. It's my favorite corner of the internet because it's so kind and positive. We get to nerd out about, sports casting, about Blaseball, about Blittle League. Again, Blittle League, our favorite, my favorite RPG show. Because I'm in it, I'm biased, but it's good. Episode 1 down below there. You can watch it and listen to it on the YouTube. Fun. We are working on the podcast. I keep saying that, but this off season, I'm looking on getting it released. So there's actually movement on it, and look for that on your local podcatcher. So I'm excited about that, Rod. Thank you for being here to cast these very crazy finals. Thank you, chat, for being in here and making it fun. You are why we play Blaseball and cast it, because you are all worth it. We are going to go raid over to the live charity stream happening right now. If I get that. The Sunbeams Solstice stream for Utah Dine BKYa, a organization to help indigenous folks of Utah. So we are going to raid them. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't done so already, please hit all the links for Rod. Please make sure you're following here on Twitch. Follow us on Twitter as well. Just do all the links. It's fun. We want to bring you entertainment. Thank you for consuming it. See if I remember how to raid.
It's /raid and then the name of the,
I know that. I need to know which one they're doing. Hold on. I get this. I'm a professional.
I'm a professional. Look at me. I'm doing too bad. I'm a professional. I know how to do this, Rod.
Is that me? Which me is the real me?
is that a mirage? Is he really in front of me? I can't tell.
All right, we are rating? Yes, perfect. All right, folks, enjoy the entertainment by our friends in the Hellmouth. Consider donating to their charity. They're doing good work there, so again, if you can afford it, always appreciate it. Speaking of charities, we will be doing the Sports Hubathon in honor of the 1-year anniversary of Blaseball in about 3 weeks. Go check us out. Follow us on Twitter to get all the details there. But we're going to have a full day's worth of entertainment celebrating Blaseball and its community for 1 year of existence. And then we'll be shiny stickers. Rod, thank you. Chat, thank you. The commissioner's doing a great job. And We'll see you next time. Enjoy the Hellmouth.